What's up? What's up, y'all? Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment. Be sure to hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content and all of my videos. Now, recently, Giannis Antetokounmpo was asked some questions, and one of the questions was if he was focused on individual achievements right now, and he said basically for what? And he said they're trying to catch up to him, and everybody thinks that it's a shot at LeBron, of course, because now LeBron has catapulted up in terms of the MVP race as well as the scoring race and all of that. But the thing that we got to understand, man, is that Giannis has stated that he's focused on chips. He's focused on championships. He's not focused on individual accolades. And look, I'm here to tell people that what LeBron is doing, I think it's wonderful. I think it's I think it's remarkable to play 19 seasons. I've said it before. I think it's great for him to be as durable as he is, given this juncture of his career. But Giannis is focused on winning. Okay, that's not to say that LeBron is not, but at the same token, we also got to look at it from a standpoint of okay, your your individual accolades and your statistics and the focus being upon you, being able to score as many points and getting up there with Kareem, that might be fine, but that's not, to me, in my eyes and a lot of other people's eyes, that's not the same as winning a championship or doing it at the highest level. Now, I give a prime example. Okay, you look at a guy like Kawhi Leonard. Okay, there's nothing fancy about Kawhi Leonard, and there's nothing flamboyant about Kawhi Leonard. His game sometimes can be looked at as boring, especially when you look at him in the regular season. But if you look at him in the playoffs, if you look at Kawhi Leonard in the finals and what he's done, and you go look at the numbers, Kawhi Leonard's postseason numbers and his well, finals numbers, with the exception of the one while he was in San Antonio. If you go look at those numbers in comparison to him being in the regular season, they're up there with greatness. And that's because Kawhi Leonard is not focused on He's not focused on individual achievements. He's not focused on individual accolades and all this other stuff. Like you look at a guy like James Harden. James Harden doesn't care about winning. He could care less about winning, regardless of what anybody wants to say. James Harden could care less about winning. What's up with it, Lou? I'm gonna let you in a little bit. He could care less about winning, and he's more concerned about individual accolades, even so far to beg for an MVP. Steph Curry didn't beg for an MVP. They unanimously gave it to him. That's what we have to understand. MJ, he might have, in the back of his mind, he might have felt some type of way when Charles Barkley had won the MVP, especially in '93. But guess what? He said getting a Finals MVP is better, and I stand on this. Hold on 1 second. I'm about to break up, y'all. Hold on 1 minute. I'm going in a bad area. Okay. Now, Giannis has done a lot on his resume already that many players have not done. And there was an example about Michael Jordan and all this comparison, with LeBron and stuff, which I think sometimes is really, if you're talking about it from an achievement standpoint, okay, yeah, we could go ahead and have that debate. But in terms of skill set and all that other stuff, I don't like to get into that debate because really it's meaningless, and they play two different styles of game. Okay, so having that comparison to me is really stupid. But people still like to do it because they want to talk about accolade from an accolade standpoint or accomplishment standpoint. But check this out. Giannis is focused on ring. I can see that his game is a ball player with passion. Players with the passion and love the game love to win more rings. Yeah, exactly. Now Giannis had made a great point. He said he did it his way. He did it the way that he wanted. He wanted to bring back competitiveness. And look, I understand that we're living in a different day and time, and that's a good point, by the way, too, Stephen. I understand that we're living in a new day and time in terms of the freedom of players being able to choose where they want to go. The CBA, in which I think the CBA is about to clamp down uh, in the near future. But that's a whole nother topic right there. I'm not going to go down that road. But you can see that it's getting ready to go in a different direction because of what guys are doing, and a lot of guys are really taking advantage of it. I would say more from a standpoint of guys not really taking care of themselves, guys sitting out, guys, holding out their contract, this, that, and the third, right? But Giannis is in a class once again with guys that have a Finals MVP, right? Okay, they have a Finals MVP, got a Defensive Player of the Year award, also have a championship, also have a regular season MVP, right? And very few superstars have that on their resume, or check off on every single thing. Now Jordan has done it numerous times, including having a scoring title, as well as leading the league in steals as well. Okay, so that's something. If we're gonna talk about individual and everything, but even Jordan, there was time Jordan didn't lead the league in scoring, and still was able to be focused on championship. There was time when he didn't get the MVP, like I said before, and still was able to get the championship. Hell, there was the times when the Bulls weren't. There was times when the Bulls were doubted, and people wondered if they were even going to make it to the ship again. And that's the case with Giannis. That is the case with him. Now, I know a lot of people, they want to sit up here and they want to try to diminish what Giannis has done. They're gonna say, "Oh yeah, well, if this person hadn't got hurt, or that person hadn't got hurt, he wouldn't have did that." I've already went through all that again, but I keep telling you time and time again that Giannis, he got hurt too. So really, he didn't make any type of excuses. He didn't make any type of excuses, and he got out there, and it was just sheer competitive drive. And regardless of what people want to think, the Milwaukee Bucks was not no super team. It was just a collective group of really sound, good role players that were able to come in. Now, if you want to call, Chris Middleton, he just made an All Star team, and people forget that Chris Middleton done been in the league 9 years, so you can't call Chris Middleton a superstar. Maybe one day he'll have a chance of maybe being a Hall of Famer. You know, maybe one day. But in terms of him being like a perennial all star, a superstar, and all that other stuff, no. A perennial. Listen, in order for you to be a superstar, you got to be a perennial all star, or you have to be pretty much a game changer. It's sort of like what Dennis Rodman brought to the table. He was still seen as he was a I would say more he was more of a superstar role player, rather than just a superstar. He was a lockdown defender, all around person, but you needed his durability, you needed his energy, you needed his defense, you needed his attitude, you needed his will, you needed his drive. And see, with Giannis, he has all of that all in one. Now, I know y'all are looking for me to sit up here and do the LeBron and versus Giannis thing and all that other stuff. Look, of course I'm gonna say Giannis is more beneficial. That's just in my eyes, because Giannis is what I would want in terms of building my franchise around. You think about it, you don't hear rumblings about behind Giannis's back about, oh yeah, he's this or he's that. I can't stand playing with him, and he's leaving. Look what he's doing to our franchise and all this other stuff. Then also, what you also got to realize about Giannis too is that he was able to bring the chip to a small market too as well, and I don't think that gets talked about enough. And that's another thing that Kawhi Leonard was able to do. Now, if you want to look, Toronto, whether you want to believe it or not, it's a bigger market than what people think. But I'm talking about in terms of basketball. People don't really look at Toronto as like a big market, a dominant force in terms of basketball or whatnot. But I'm talking about more so like a dominant market like LA or Boston, or New York or Chicago or something like that. Those are the dominant markets, or even in Miami to some degree. You know, I mean, too too much I think is set on uh, just primarily, from a metrical standpoint. Because if you wanna do the numbers and you wanna talk about you know plus or minuses or VORP or value over replacement or you know defensive offensive win shares, yada yada yada. To be honest with you, LeBron, from maybe I would say maybe value, yeah, I mean he'll be up there overall, but at the same token, we can also look at a guy like Austin Reeves, who who has a lot of high plus and minuses, during the games, and he does stuff that doesn't get looked at, you know, and at this stage of LeBron's career, I mean, let's just call it what it is. He's he's been jacking up a lot of shots. Some of them may go in, some of them may not go in. He shot more three pointers in this stage of his career than in the past. But I'm not trying to go completely down that road. But what I'm saying is that everybody's always so quick to you know talk about an MVP and all this other stuff. No, those wins have been a collective effort. That win against Cleveland, that was a collective effort. Because yeah, LeBron had 38. He had 38 points, yeah. But there were two guys on the team that had 20 points. And there were guys on the team that were sharing the ball. There was a couple of guys on the team that had more than five assists total. So we got to we got to stop saying, okay, yeah, he's the primary, the MVP and all this other stuff. Look, if you're an MVP, then you would be okay. This is what it would be. Being that you don't have, I think what people are looking at it too is that he don't have Anthony Davis, okay, and they're also looking at how incredible it is to be 19 years in the league, still jumping out of the gym and still be 37 years old and still putting up these kind of numbers and everything. But you're not in a position in terms of your team that is looking like you're about to go anywhere. Hell, people are doubting whether or not y'all are even going to make the playoffs. But meanwhile, you got a guy like Jokic, and see, this is another thing too. Let me stop right there too. You have like four of the best guys in the league right now are not even from America, and they're just killing everything. Now I know that I get on Joel Embiid. Let's start with him. It's Joel Embiid, of course. It's Jokic, Luca, who played poorly the other night. Didn't play so well. We had was very inefficient. Uh, let's see, Joel Embiid, Jokic, uh, Giannis Antetokounmpo. These three guys right here, these three guys right here have pretty much came in from the U.S. I mean, from another country into the U.S. and have pretty much stated that, like, okay, Luca, he said that the NBA game is much easier. You know, Joel Embiid is a guy that pretty much has seen a lot of stuff, in his country, in his own country. When you talk about in terms of poverty, not having much and everything. And then when you talk about Giannis or whatever, the internet and his international mentality, shoot, they're not focused on themselves. Now, Luca might be. I think that Luca lately, up until the other day when he played against us, he had got this reputation for him dribbling the ball too much and dribbling the air out of the ball and not using his team, not playing defense, not coming in, you know, in proper condition and everything. But I think that he's starting to take it seriously. I think that he's starting to get better. What's up with it? What's up with it, Kev Foster? I see you in the building. But Giannis is not an inefficient dude. And the thing about it is that when you look at when you look at Giannis's game, you're automatically going to say, okay, yeah, I want him on my team, despite some of the things that he may or may not have. I don't know who that is in the back, so I'm not letting that person in. Hey, whoever that is, go ahead and identify yourself. Mister, hold on. What's up? What's up, man?
Hey man, that's my slogan name.
Mister, hold on.
It's the hold on. I got my slogan name right now, but I'm suspended right now, so I can't go live.
Why?
Well, shoot,
No, 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 no.
highlights
No, no,
last
no, no,
night.
no. Hey, you know what? No, 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 no. Email me, man. Hey, email me and tell me about it. Go. Don't talk about it on here, man. You know they flagging everybody. Anyways, okay. What I'm capping about, Big Mike?
Okay, so here's where they're capping at. LeBron, LeBron is at age 37. You're
Oh Lord, here we
19.
go.
And LeBron understands that his team is garbage. So when your team is garbage, you're 19, age 37. There's nothing wrong with focusing on accolades. Giannis Antetokounmpo Giannis Antetokounmpo is very young. Giannis Antetokounmpo got a way better team. Giannis got everything better than LeBron. He's younger. He's got better squad, better owner. He's got better head coach. He's got everything better than LeBron. So of course Giannis is going to focus on winning when his team is up to par. LeBron's team is trash. LeBron's coach is trash. LeBron's old. Giannis is not. If LeBron was like age, what? If LeBron was Giannis' age right now, LeBron would be focused on winning because he is younger. But LeBron's at a part of his career where he's like, fuck it. And I don't blame him. So that's why I'm like you trying to compare Giannis not focusing on winning. He's young. Giannis only has one championship. So
Yeah,
Giannis needs to get more than one championship to be established, right? He needs to
right.
get
And check this out, bro. He's already done a lot of things that very many superstars can. Hey, listen, can Charles Barkley say that he done some of the things that Giannis or even LeBron has done? No. can Karl Malone say some of the stuff that besides the
They face the
MVP?
goat, sir. They
Huh?
face the difference is Charles Barkley and Karl Malone face Michael Jordan in their finals.
Right,
Who
right.
did Giannis face?
But check this out though. Remember, go. They projected Phoenix to beat the Bulls, and remember, Charles Barkley was MVP in the 93. Remember that in the regular season.
I understand that, but Michael Jordan's team is better than the Giannis faced Chris Paul and Devin Booker.
Hey, make sure y'all go subscribe to the homie Goat too,
I'm
Mister.
taking I'm taking that Bulls team over that Suns team that Giannis just played.
Oh,
Seriously,
you picking the Bulls team?
that Bulls team
Don't
is
say that just
better.
because Luda Ryder in here.
That Bulls team is better than this Phoenix Suns team. You got Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, Dennis Rodman.
Oh,
Come on,
okay, okay.
dog.
You talking about? Okay, you talking about? Okay. Well, I would say this though. Now, if look at the way Phoenix is running the ball and the way that they're going up and down, and on top of that, you got to think go. They've been shorthanded too, so they don't have no excuses. And guess what? They still winning. And if I had a guy like Mikael Bridges on my squad, which we really do in Thibault, and we really do representing for our home for Texas, go that boy Maxi. You're winning without Embiid and Harden yesterday in Miami. Okay,
Because they're playing team
Dallas's
ball.
finest, right?
Because they're
Listen, we
moving
don't
the
need no
ball and playing
superstars.
team
What?
ball. That's
Hey,
why.
go. Hey, go. What have we always said? And Lou, we don't need no fucking superstars. I don't want James. Listen, to be honest with you, we don't need no James Harden. We were winning without him.
Basically, you don't need no damn ball stoppers on your team.
Man, let look Little
Ball
Ryder talking
stoppers and
to
shot jackers, and Goat
you.
knows that shit.
You gotta start acting like Giannis faced a real team in the finals. Charles Barkley faced Michael Jordan. Don't do that.
Oh
Don't
man,
do
what are you
that.
talking about? No,
This man
he
Giannis
faced
Antetokounmpo had an easy way out.
CP3,
He had an easy way out, man. Come on, dog.
CP3,
You think you
Aiden,
think you
and
think
Book.
you,
CP3. Okay,
Mike? Hold
so
up, Mike. Hold up,
is
Mike.
he
Hold up,
better than
Mike.
MJ,
Hold up, Mike. You don't think Phoenix is a real team?
bro? Here's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not comparing them right now. I'm comparing the team that Giannis played in the finals because we're talking about finals now. Now
Yeah,
you
we talking
trying to
about
say
final, but you saying Phoenix is not a real team
as you
in the
listen to
final.
what okay, so right now I can clearly tell you wasn't listening when I was talking before. Clearly. I can clearly tell you wasn't listening. Clearly.
I was listening, Mike, but I was listening, Mike. You've
If
been
you was
talking about.
listening, you would not be saying what you're saying right now. If you was clearly listening. If you was really
Go ahead.
listening and
Okay,
paying
go ahead,
attention to what
Mike.
I was saying, huh?
I said, go ahead, keep talking. You were saying what you were saying.
You have to really listen to what I'm saying for you to really comprehend it. Apollo said that Giannis can say something that Barkley can't and that Carmelo can't. And I said that Carmelo and Charles Barkley, even though they won the MVP and they was the favorite against the Bulls, those Bulls teams is better than the Phoenix Suns team that Giannis played against. So everybody hyping up that
Hey,
Giannis championship like it's the shit. Like, come on,
but
bro, it's the Phoenix
let
Suns we're talking about.
hey Mike and Goat. Let me ask you this, and I got it. I mean Lou and Goat. Let me ask y'all this then. Okay, you talking about that Bulls team, right? And Lou, you a Bulls fan. Okay, which team are you taking? Are you taking the '93 Bulls or the '96 Bulls with Rodman, Pippen, and Jordan, or with Horace Grant, Pippen, and Jordan?
The only way we can beat that Milwaukee Bucks team is with the '96 Bulls. Cause with the '93 Bulls, we ain't gonna have no damn chance. Cause we had Paxton, B.J. Armstrong, Horace Grant.
I
Like
can't believe
the the thing about it, um, if John Paxton is checking Holiday, that's gonna be a problem. I think Holiday will actually dominate John Paxton.
wow. A guy with the average jumper is gonna beat.
The game will
But
probably go. Game will probably go 6 or 7 games.
the stuff you're saying right
You
now is
Like
know, you know
asinine.
damn well Paxton ain't keeping up with no damn holiday. Go.
You know good and well that
that's what I'm saying, Polo.
Dennis Rodman can check Giannis 1-on-1.
What defense Paxton
You
play?
can. I'm putting Dennis
Go
Rodman.
Mike, go Mike, go Mike. I said I would take the '96 Bulls over the Milwaukee Bucks, not the '93 Bulls.
I'm taking the. I'm taking any. I'm
What's
taking
up,
the three.
Omaha? I see you in the building, bro.
I'm taking the Bulls teams that had Rodman. Those, as a matter of fact, either I'm taking it both
That's
ways.
what I'm saying,
I'm
Mike.
taking
That's what I'm saying. That's what
no,
I'm
no, no,
saying, man.
no.
I would take
I'm
those teams with
I'm backpedaling.
Rodman.
I'm backpedaling my statement now. I'm taking both three-peat Bulls teams over the Bucks, and that's because of Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson is not going to wait
They
till Game 3
they both
to make
three
an
peated.
adjustment.
They both three peated.
No, listen to what I'm saying. This Bucks team, their head coach Mike Budenholzer, waited to Game 3 to make an adjustment. Do you think Phil Jackson is going to wait till Game 3?
No, he's not. He's gonna make a adjustment after the game
He's
one.
gonna make that shit early. That's what I'm telling you. I'm taking both Bulls teams for that aspect. Because Phil's not waiting to Game 3. He's gonna make that adjustment early. Mike
Well,
Budenholzer waited, and
Because
Giannis
he
don't
made
do
now,
shit.
because
Giannis don't. I couldn't.
because after that '91 game with the Lake after game one with the Lakers, he made an adjustment, put Pippen on Johnson.
man,
And
please don't talk about that. Goat love talking about that shit. I already know what Goat gonna say. Don't even go down that road because you gonna get that nigga started. Look,
Giannis is the same nigga. Giannis. What did Giannis say in the final? What did Giannis say in the final? He said, I don't. Look, Giannis only does things when he's told to. So that's why he's not beating the Bulls because you don't got to tell Scotty something. He gonna do it automatically. Michael Jordan, same thing. That Bulls team, you don't got to tell them when to do something, how to do something. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's not gonna do something unless the coach tell him. So by that logic, when Mike Budenholzer waited till Game 3 to make any adjustments, if you do that against the Bulls, you're not winning.
hey, I know a team. I know a team that could also break them down too. I know a team that could probably beat both of them, and that was the 94, 95 Rocket. Because who was going to stop Hakeem?
Man, here's where you're capping at. The Bulls can guard Hakeem. If I was the Bulls and I got
What?
Robin right,
Who
let me
gonna
explain.
guard him, Goat?
Let me explain this to you. I'm explaining to you how you stop the Rockets. If I'm the Bulls and I got Dennis Rodman, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have Dennis Rodman check Hakeem 1-on-1. And what I mean by that is, I want Hakeem to get all the points because if Hakeem dropped 50, what is his team doing?
You got Vernon Maxwell. You got Robert Horry who can
You're not
shoot.
listening. I'm not gonna.
No, no, no.
If
I
you
hear
double
you.
team,
I hear you.
if you double team Hakeem, you're leaving his shooters and other guys wide open. I want to make Hakeem score all the points because that way his teammates ain't getting their rhythm going. So
you know
I'm not leaving nobody open. I'm
Don't
staying
you
my
know
man.
don't
something, Polo.
forget.
It's
Hey,
kind of
go. Don't forget how good they were in defense. My bad. Go ahead, Lou. My bad, bro.
I'm
it
gonna go
still pissed
Hakeem
me off.
straight up.
It still pissed me off to this day. Kenny Smith acting like they would have beat the Bulls and if Jordan would have retired. I I think the Bulls would have won in '94 and '95 if Jordan didn't retire. Uh,
I
Kenny,
think it would have
Kenny,
won 7 games though. They would have gave him a good run for the
no,
year.
no. I think it would have won six like they all do.
Hakeem ass going home, nigga. Hakeem ain't beating no Michael Jordan. All you
Hey,
gotta
you
do is put
forget. Hey,
Dennis
look,
Rodman on Hakeem 1-on-1 and call it a night.
man.
Now,
What are you talking about?
if Jordan would have won 8 titles, Polo, you think they would
Hmm.
still talking about who's better, Jordan or LeBron?
Man, LeBron's not even better than
They
Kobe.
shouldn't. Yeah, they shouldn't even be. Let them know. Go. You know what I'm saying, Lou? They shouldn't even be
LeBron ain't
making
better than
that
Kobe, Polo.
comparison.
Is LeBron better than Kobe? I don't think so. I don't think he's better than Kobe.
But
Forget
everybody
about
else do.
MJ.
Everybody else do.
Man, LeBron is not better than fucking Kobe.
Everybody else do.
You think Kobe Bryant? Let me ask this Polo and Little Rock. Let me ask you this: do you think
Hmm.
Kobe Bryant will be out here celebrating accolades
No,
and
Absolutely not.
losing?
Kobe would have been back in the gym getting ready for next season.
You think Kobe Bryant will be laughing on the sideline, down 30?
No, he
Come on,
wouldn't. He'd be
dog.
pissed. He'd be pissed.
He'll be slapping all the motherfuckers. You got 80 on the sideline dancing and shit. Down 30, down 20, down 15. Come on, dog. We seen Kobe Bryant go off on Julius Randle
But
and celebrating
everybody,
and shit.
but
We seen him go off
everybody,
on Nick Young.
everybody
That's what.
dismisses.
That's why. That's
Everybody
why I said.
dismisses.
That's why I
Everybody
said in my
dismisses
life.
Kobe, man.
That's why I said in my last Polo at the Lakers organization. What's more important? Seeing LeBron break the record next year, or you still trade him to get better players to come in?
Man, and I heard this shit about, man, LeBron ain't coming in no Philly. You could get that out of your. Listen, I know it's gonna happen in Philly. They trying to make a dumber ass move, which is by trying to get Bradley Bill and get rid of Tobias and get rid of Maxey, which is stupid because you're
What do
getting
you
rid of
think,
even
Mike?
more of our future.
What do you think, Mike? Should the Lakers keep LeBron for another year so he can break the record, or just trade his ass away?
Trade his ass now.
That's what,
I'll trade
see, that's
LeBron
what
You
and AD
want? Do you
together.
want? Hey, this is a better question, Goat. Do you want LeBron to get the regular, or would you rather just go ahead and get the Larry O'Brien?
I'd rather have the Larry Bryant trophy. I'd rather have a trophy. I'd rather have a trophy.
I,
We're about
I thought you
championships,
wanted
not
Brian to get the
accolades.
regular, man. Goat, man. You made, man.
If I
I'm about
if
to
I was the
cash
head
out
no,
my nigga
see,
Goat for
no,
saying
if
Mike,
that
I was the
shit,
head
man.
Mike,
coach,
see,
if I was the
see,
head coach, I would shut down LeBron so he can't break no more records. I'll shut him down for the season. That's what I'll do. I'll shut LeBron down. You
see,
ain't playing no more.
real Lakers fans care about championships instead of accolades.
Yep, that's very true. This man's still worried about accolades. He's not even trying to. He's not better than Kobe Bean Bryant. It's what it comes down to. You got teammates on the sideline laughing and kiki king and losses. Like Kobe Bean Bryant, he'd be fighting all these motherfuckers. He'd be fighting AD. He'd be fighting all these niggas.
No, he be trying to get rid of him.
Once again,
He be trying to get rid of him, man. Or at least make if he can't make him tougher, because you can't make a guy like AD tougher. He'd be trying to get rid of him. He'd be trying to get rid of him, man. And the way they dismiss Kobe is just so disrespectful, man. It's disrespectful, man. You
Like
fell
and the
out.
thing that, and
The
another thing
problem
is
is,
too.
Polo, they
Another
don't got
thing.
nobody. They really don't got nobody in the media who can stand up for Kobe. The only people standing up for Kobe is us.
Here goes the second problem with LeBron too. Is that against the Wizards, right? Against the Wizards and against the Wolves, LeBron James was pouting, not playing hard, not showing no effort, no hustle, no nothing. But you get to Cleveland, and all of a sudden you can run fast, you can play good ball. Why you couldn't play that same kind of basketball against the Wizards, against the T Wolves? Why you
And
ain't
what
why you
was
ain't keep
that?
that same energy with those guys?
And what the hell, Kevin Love, man? What the hell wrong with you? You happy that LeBron posterized you?
Man, that
Kevin,
wouldn't even. But that wouldn't.
That
Dog,
was a
what?
flop, low
That's
key.
Kevin Love,
That was a
though, man.
flop.
Like, what the hell?
That
I
was a
could see
flop.
if he dunked on Giannis or somebody. Okay, yeah, but man, Kevin Love ain't finna jump with no LeBron, so I
Kevin
don't know
Love
why
flop.
everybody making
Play
it
it
a
in
big
slow
ass
mo.
deal.
Pull up. Play it in slow motion. He flopped, bro. He flopped. Soon LeBron jumped. LeBron didn't even touch him. LeBron didn't even touch him. All Kevin Love did was just flop. And everybody celebrating that dunk. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like, look, if if like Giannis was challenging him and then he dunked on Giannis, okay, then we'd be having a different argument. But That's Kevin Love, man. He can barely get up off the ground, man.
Man, Kevin can't jump at
Don't
all. He can't
don't
even
get me
That,
started.
that
shoot
Don't
his
nigga
get me
go
blocks.
Mike. That nigga go Mike get up higher, and try to block.
and don't get me
What the
started
name?
on Shannon
LeBron
Sharp.
shot.
Don't get me started on Shannon Sharp. This fool here had the nerve to come up with a goat mask, crown.
Where was that goat mask against the Wizards at, Little Rider? Where was
That's what
that
I'm saying.
against the T Wolves? Where was that same goat mask?
Man, that's facts, man.
We are 10 games below. We are 10 games below 500, and LeBron celebrating. Fuck out of here.
Hey, guess what, Goat? Hey, you heard what Lamar Odom said, right?
Oh, I didn't even hear about Lamar Odom. What do you say about that?
He said the Lakers. He said he got the Lakers winning the championship.
Oh,
Hey,
Hey Lou and
too
Goat, you
raw,
know that
too
nigga
raw
smoke.
had me. Hey, too raw had me cracking up. He ain't say
kind of
nothing. He
drugs,
just started laughing.
what kind of drugs he taking? What kind of drugs he on? What
Yeah,
is he on?
he's like,
Cocaine?
I like, man. I said he still must be drinking.
He's on some kind of drug saying that shit.
Zeddy up in here. Hold on.
Well, what they got? Prom Shack in this motherfucker?
Hey, Zeddy was trying to
Prom
get up in
Kobe?
here.
Hey, Lamar Odom trying to get a job because he got paid his the spousal support, his ex-wife spousal support. I guess he's trying to get a job.
I just don't understand Little Rider and Polo. What was LeBron not showing this same energy against the last two teams, the Wizards and the T Wolves? Why he ain't show that same energy? Why he went driving to the
Right.
hole doing all these dunks and
Hey,
shit?
that's what I was finna ask you. Go. What you think of the T Wolves, man? They dangerous, huh?
The T Wolves very dangerous. That's why I keep asking. That's why I keep asking. Why was LeBron not doing the same shit against Carl Towns? Why he ain't driving on Carl Towns like that?
Hey, go
Why?
Mike.
And what did I tell you, Goat? Lou, I told this nigga Goat they should get a nigga like Carl Anthony Towns. I told your ass that, man.
I'm
I've been saying that for the last couple of years.
I'm
They
trading
got
80 for
caught.
Towns. I'm trading 80 for Towns. I'm trading LeBron for fucking. I don't know what I can get LeBron for. I'm gonna go
Nigga,
get Towns with
nah.
AD.
You gonna do what you said in the off season. Remember, hey Lou, this nigga Goat was like, nah, get rid of all of them.
Yeah, we're gonna trade them all.
He said, get rid of all of them.
The only guy I keep is Monk. I keep Malik Monk, but outside of that, everybody else can go. Russ
Hey,
gone, LeBron
Mike,
gone,
you
AD gone.
you gonna
Rob
keep the white.
Palinka said he want to keep him.
Man, no. Get that. He got to go too.
You don't
Rob
like the
got to
white.
go.
You
Jeannie
don't like
Buss
the
got to
white dude.
go.
You don't like the white dude play for y'all.
The white got to go too with his old ass. He got to go too. He got to
No,
go.
I'm talking about that white boy play for y'all right now.
Austin Reeves, oh, he ain't going nowhere.
Reeves.
No.
Nah, yeah, you got
We
to
got to
keep
keep him. We
Reeves.
got to keep him. He way
What
too
about
young. We
what
got to
about
keep that
Augustine?
prospect.
Hey, Augustine put up 20 for you last night, Goat.
Man, DJ Augustine, DJ Augustine actually got an opportunity to play. Frank Vogel been being mean to Augustine, playing with his minutes. But Augustine shows you when you give him playing time, he gonna perform. But
Okay,
Frank
Mike.
Vogel is just an
Okay,
idiot.
Mike. Let me ask you this: if they do fire Vogel, who you want as the next head coach?
Shit. I would love to have Mark Jackson or Phil Jackson.
Phil
You
ain't
can give me
coming back.
Paul Silas if he's still coaching.
Paul
Uh,
Silas ain't gonna coach LeBron again.
no. Here's what I'm saying. I'm gonna trade LeBron, trade AD and Russ. I'm gonna bring in a whole new quarterback. I'm gonna have a new coach, new players.
What
Yep,
about Mike Brown?
Mike Brown can come over here. Hell yeah, we'll bring
Yeah,
in
you've
Mike
been talking
Brown
about Mike Brown a lot though, Lou.
or even David
What you
Black.
seeing,
He
Mike
can come in here
Brown?
too. Either one, Mike Brown or David Black. Either or will come
If,
in
if,
here.
if you if you trade away LeBron and bring in Mike Brown, the head coach, that team gonna play hard no defense. They gonna run that something like a Golden State type of system.
Hell yeah, gonna bring Mike Brown in this thing. We're gonna get rid of LeBron, AD, Russ, get rid of Frank Vogel, get rid of Jeannie Buss, get rid of Rob Pelinka, we're gonna have a whole new system as a whole.
No, y'all need to get rid of even I'll take it a step further. Go you need to get rid of the Rambuses.
Oh yeah, both of them gotta go. Bye bye.
Husband and wife.
They gotta get up out of here.
You
That's
see,
what I'm saying.
hey, go,
And
you've
guess
been
what?
watching the hey, go, you've been watching the docu-series, the
Uh,
Showtime?
I haven't really caught up on it.
Dog, dog, if you a Lakers, you'll see how crazy. Am I lying, Lou? You'll see how crazy Jerry Buss was, man. How he wanted to win so motherfucking bad. Him and Jerry West,
Jerry Buss was a good owner though. He knew what it takes to win.
man.
If I'm the if we could find a way, if we could find a way to get Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka out of office, we can go to Jerry West and Jim Buss, I mean, and offer them some kind of mega contract to come back to the Lakers. If Jeannie Buss leaves the Lakers, I believe Jerry West. Well, I believe he'll come back to L.A. if Jeannie Buss is gone and Rob is gone. I believe he will
If I'm
find his
trading,
way back in
if I'm
L.A.
trading LeBron, I'm gonna see if I can trade him to Detroit and get some of that young talent over there.
That nigga said Detroit.
No, I'm not trading. No, hell, fucking no. No, hell no. I'm not trading to no Pistons. What the fuck? The
You
Pistons?
get, you probably get Jeremy Grant.
When it has the Lakers ever when it has the Lakers ever built their team off the draft? We don't want no draft picks. Hell, fucking
Y'all don't
no.
have any draft. Y'all don't have any draft
We
first
don't we
rounders
don't we
until
don't use draft picks.
till
We don't
27.
when it has the Lakers ever used draft picks? Come on, be honest. When
Last
has the
time,
Lakers made their team off of draft picks? We don't want no draft picks.
last time, last time, the only one I could think of is with Kobe. That was it, and that came through a trade.
That's what I'm telling you. That's exactly what I'm saying. And even the Magic draft pick that was traded to the Lakers, I believe. We didn't
So
have Magic as a
what?
draft pick at
So
first,
what would we do? What would you trade LeBron to, Mike?
Nah,
so I ain't gonna
Magic.
hold it.
Nah,
Either
Magic was drafted.
no. Here's what I'm saying. Do we own that draft pick like off rip, or did somebody trade us a draft pick to get Magic?
Nah. He was drafted from
No.
Michigan. Because
Listen to what I'm
remember, they
saying.
were awful. They was awful. Goat. They were awful.
So he got drafted there automatically. He just came there.
Am I
No,
right,
they
Lou?
won the no the Lakers. No, the Lakers won the coin flip against the Bulls, and that's how the Lakers got the number one pick.
Yeah.
That's all. That.
They used to
You
do it.
see,
They used to do it. Hey, see, that's why you got to watch that movie. Go. You'll understand how things was done back in them days. It was different.
but that's what I'm saying though. Without that corn flip, Magic wouldn't be in L.A. He would have went somewhere else.
Yeah, it would have been Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan.
That's what I'm saying. So even then, that's what I'm telling you. We could trade LeBron to the Bucks, the Heat, the Cavs,
You said the Bucks.
the Sixers,
You
the
know, man. You
Suns.
know they not about to. You know Giannis is not about to have that shit.
Well,
I'm gonna trade.
Giannis did say he wants to play with LeBron. So if they do it, trading to the
No,
Bucks,
Man,
hell no. We're trading LeBron for Giannis. What?
they are not going to give up Giannis.
Okay, you're not giving Giannis. Okay, how about this then? I'll trade LeBron back to Cleveland, but I'm taking everything out of Cleveland though. I'm not leaving you shit over there. I'm taking Garland. I'm taking Mobley. I'm taking who else? The only person I ain't taking is Kevin Love. You can have Kevin Love, but I ain't gonna trade you to your hometown team and give you all those assets. Hell no.
Most teams are not. Most teams going to make sure they, if you're going to trade LeBron, they're going to make sure they're going to get something back in return.
You give LeBron. What you mean? You give LeBron. That's all you need, right?
Yeah, and don't forget, Mike LeBron still is 37 years old, and they
But he's
going
still averaging 30 though. He's still leading the league in scoring. So I should be able to get some good assets for LeBron. I'm not gonna trade LeBron no Pistons for no fucking what? Cade? Man, come on, stop it. Jeremy Grant, come on, bro.
I think what Brian want to do. He want to wait till we become a free agent. Then whatever team his son go through, that's
No,
what he.
that's what we can't do. We can't allow him to pull that Miami Heat move and Cavalier move. Hell no. Trade his ass while he's on the contract. We can't let him just walk and go back go somewhere for free. Hell no. That's where OKC messed up. OKC messed up too because they should have traded KD.
He also talked about going. LeBron also talked about going there too.
Going where?
Oklahoma City.
No. But here's what I'm saying. Owners are making mistakes. If a player tells me he don't want to stay, you trade that player. Like OKC should have traded KD. They shouldn't have let him walk. You can't let players just walk. You got to trade their ass before they can even leave your team. Don't let a player become a free agent and walk. That's dumb as
Yeah,
hell.
you're right. You're right, Go Mike. Because right now,
As an owner, Little Rider, I'm gonna ask you, Little Rider, if you was Giannis, right? I'm gonna ask you ahead of time, are you signing this dotted line? If you tell me you ain't signing, I'm trading your ass. Period. If you're in your last year of your deal, if I ask you and if you say you don't know or whatever, I'm gonna trade you. If you don't sign that dotted line, if you turn down my extension, I'm gonna offer it to you early. I ain't gonna wait till your last year is ran out. Your last year, your last year on my team, I'm gonna offer you the contract.
so
If you
you ain't
don't
gonna
want it, I'll trade you.
so you ain't gonna tell your players what move you gonna try to make when you sign your name on this dotted line.
I'm gonna tell any player come to my team. I'm gonna say the last year of your deal. If I ask you, do you want to resign, and you say no, I'm gonna trade you. Now I might ask you. I'm gonna say, hey, Little Water, where do you want to go to? And
Because
then wherever you want to go, I'm gonna get
that's the
assets
part.
from that
Because
team.
that's the problem that Cleveland had in the last year of LeBron James deal. Because they were trying to they asked Paul George and other players that they're gonna come to Cleveland if it's that only LeBron James resigned his deal, and he didn't do that, and those players didn't come to Cleveland.
But Cleveland was also dumb because they allowed LeBron to leave as a free agent. You can't let superstars become free agents. You can't let them. You have to try to resign them. If they don't resign, you trade them and you get assets. If I'm an owner, little Rider, you're not gonna fuck me over. I'm sorry. Either you sign that deal or I'm trading you out of here. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit back and let you leave for free and I get no assets as an owner. Because if you, Little Rider, if you leave my team, what am I gonna lose? I'm gonna lose ticket sales. I'm gonna lose jersey sales, all that stuff. So I'm not gonna let you just leave for nothing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna trade either you sign that extension or I gotta trade you. That's why look. Hey, Little Rider, the way that I think the game is way above my age group. That's what I'm thinking. If I'm the owner, you ain't gonna just walk up out of
It's
nowhere.
above our age group because I don't like what the I don't I hate what the players are doing right now, sitting out games, acting like they can't play when they really can. So
That's why the CBA. I'm telling you, hey, Goat and Luke, just look out for the. All I got to say is CBA this summer. What? Because they're getting tired of it, man. And you see what the Lakers did. That's Goat got a good point. He made a valuable point. The Lakers they got rid of their whole. And once LeBron leaves, I'm telling you, he's gonna leave the organization broke like he left the other organizations.
It ain't just LA though. Polo. It's all GMs in general. They should not allow their players to leave without getting assets. Don't let guys become free agents and just walk. You can't do that. That's what I feel about the game. I ain't gonna let somebody just walk for nothing. Hell no. I don't care if it's KD, Giannis, LeBron, Harden, and B. I don't care who the player is. You don't let players walk as a free agent. You don't do that. You don't let them walk. You trade them. If I ask
that,
you,
that about Brooklyn about to be in the situation. this offseason with Kyrie Irving because he got a player option this season.
They should be asking him right now, Kyrie, are you gonna resign? Yes or no? If Kyrie say no, you trade him. Simple as that. If they allow Kyrie to be a free agent, you're at risk of him leaving the team. I'm not doing that. I'm asking Kyrie right now, are you gonna resign? Yes or no? You say no, I'm trading you. Nah, I'm not waiting. These owners got to start fighting back. These players are they're doing all the winning. These players are winning because they're leaving as free agents and teaming up elsewhere. How do you stop super teams? What do? Before they become a free agent, you trade them. If you don't sign this contract that I'm offering you, I'm going to trade you because that's how I can avoid you going and building a super team elsewhere. That's just the facts.
Because they made damn clear to sign Kevin Durant this offseason before he became a free player option this offseason.
Okay. So by that, so if Katie has a player option, if I'm the Nets, I'm
No,
asking.
they already signed him, go.
They already resigned him.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's say Katie said no. I got to trade you. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Either you're gonna resign or I'm gonna trade you. I'm not gonna let you become a free agent and go. Let's say LeBron was a free agent, right? No, let's say LeBron got a chance to be a free agent. And if you allow LeBron to go join Golden State, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Trade LeBron so that he can't go to Golden State. That's why I'm mad at OKC because you let KD leave as a free agent. That's just stupid. And
They
I'm mad
got
at the Cavaliers too. They did the same shit. You let LeBron leave for nothing. Like you can't let star players just walk for nothing.
but the Cavaliers did a good thing because they got good player development. And look at this too, bro. You got another problem going on with Brooks. You too, Lou.
I still
That
want
nigga,
I still want assets
nigga
though.
Ben, that nigga Ben Simmons. He got a herniated disc, you know. So they don't spend money on a guy that's hurt, coming in hurt.
That's on them.
You still want assets though, Polo. I still want assets. The Cavaliers the Cavaliers should have asked LeBron, are you gonna resign or not? No? Okay, you're getting traded. I'm looking from an owner perspective of Polo. I don't care if I got great development players or
They
whatever. I don't care. I'm not
they
letting LeBron leave
Mike,
for
at that
free.
time they was in a
made a
playoff
good
race.
position. Yeah, they was in a good position because they was able to get most.
Y'all are thinking from a player perspective. I'm thinking from an owner perspective.
Nah,
I'm not letting a player of LeBron's caliber just hop up and lead and go to the Heat. I'm not doing that. I would trade LeBron somewhere else and make his ass play on that team.
oh, you talking about when he went to Miami? I'm sorry.
No,
Like,
I'm talking about when LeBron was in Cleveland and he
okay,
decided to hop up and go to the Heat. The
yeah.
Cavaliers should have asked LeBron, are you going to resign or not? If LeBron tell them no, you trade his ass.
Guess where he was originally trying to go though? Go
Where?
L.A. But guess who didn't want him?
He said, who?
He was trying to get to L.A. originally. He had always wanted to play over there with Kobe.
At that time, like where Go Mike come from, Polo is even though they was in the playoff race, LeBron came out and did say he wasn't gonna resign, he was gonna leave. So
Right.
he would it's just to have traded him before he did that because when they didn't do that, look what happened to their teams.
That's what I'm telling you. These owners got no fight. As an owner, you got to fight back. If a player tell me he not resigning, I'm trading your ass. I'm not gonna. Why would you let LeBron go to the Heat, bro? Why would you let Kevin Durant walk to Golden State? Why? Why not trade these niggas elsewhere and make them play elsewhere? You feel what I'm saying? If
And
a player
Polo,
tell me something, I got you, Polo. Oh, you're gonna. If I ask Polo to sign this contract, he don't sign it. You up out of here. I'm not gonna let you come a free agent and go join Michael Jordan. Hell
No,
no.
you on point. You on point. I agree.
and Polo, if Kevin Durant didn't resign with the Brooklyn Nets, he would have went to the Miami Heat.
How would he get to the Heat? Because the Nets would have to be stupid. If KD told them no, you trade his ass. You don't let him go to the fucking Heat. You don't let Kevin Durant dictate. Hold on, these owners got to stop letting the players dictate where they going. Fuck that whole ass shit. Either you gonna resign this contract or I'm trading you elsewhere. The owners got to stop letting the players dictate where they trying to go. Hell no, not on my watch.
Hey, Polo, I think somebody's in the background.
I got to keep it a stack, man. Yeah, everybody know I'm baking right now. Can anybody argue me baking right now? I'm baking right now, man. I'm
And you
baking
don't,
right now, man.
and I know what the Lakers, I know what those media people in the Lakers trying to do. They're trying to burr up Kyrie Irving so he can get a player option out and probably sign with the Lakers. Because what happened to all this hate that Kyrie was hurt getting beginning of the season? Now they want to show him love. Something's up. Something's up. Something ain't right. Y'all still hear me? Hello? What's Cap? Wait, what?